you guys are in Henry Young's office, and he wants you to go and visit Charlie and Betty Parker. Their only son, Jack, has been missing for 10 days. You're sent there to find the kid. Between you and me, I'm having doubts that he's still alive. Anything over about 24 to 48 hours, he's probably already dead. But we need you to find him or his corpse and get him back to his family.
Any other information?
He's been missing for 10 days now?
Yes.
All right.
Well past the expected time we could get him back. But you try to be delicate with the parents. Just don't come right out and yell your kid is dead or anything like that.
All right. And any other information, or is that all you know?
That's pretty much it. Here's their address. They're expecting you to swing by. It's in the town, other end of town.
Okay.
Car keys. Do both of you guys have your ID, driver's license, PI license?
Yes, I do.
License.
Yeah.
What's the child's name?
Jack.
Jack.
Gotcha.
Could you give the responsible one over here some travel expenses, Mr. Young?
Good point. Mr. Vince, here's $100. Do you even have a place to stay here in town?
No, we do not.
Huh. Well, he digs out an air key. It's not fancy, but it's got beds. He puts it on the thing and gives you the address. And it's free.
Why is it free?
Give me back the key. What?
What was that?
It's a key. It goes to a small house. Try not to trash it or we'll take it out of your pay, he glares at Freddie.
Do you mind if I grab an extra magazine or two for this gun? Running a little low on ammo.
He makes sure you have one full mag and two. He makes sure you have 2 full mags total. There you go.
Cool.
You need more bolts than that. You're fucking it up.
Thank you, sir.
Don't like me. We take ammo out of your pay.
Just take everything out of Freddy's pay.
Good idea. Now, keep in mind if you trash this car, regardless of who's driving, it's Freddy's fault. And of course, anything broken in the safe house will come out of Freddy's pay as well.
All right, Vince, come on.
All right. I got a card that I need to play real quickly.
Go
I can drive that tank the road. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's a D6% to any vehicle skill under
50% that you can see. What kind of vehicle are you trying to learn to drive?
Great question. Let's take a look.
Usually people hang on to that until they see the vehicle they like. Because I think your driving auto is already higher than that.
It is.
Maybe there's a van or a truck you see and you want to do that.
Finding a semi-truck isn't hard, so you can take drive semi-truck.
I'm gonna take horse if that's right with you, or to ride a horse.
You have to be. Doesn't it say on the card you have to see it?
Yeah.
You failed to see anybody riding a horse nearby.
Wait, so I have to see a vehicle.
Mm-hmm.
Read the card.
Upon seeing.
upon viewing the
Gotcha.
vehicle.
Pictures don't count. All right, I'll just save that card then.
Okay.
My bad. Right.
That makes it a trickier card to use.
Alright,
So-
who's driving, me or you? Alright then, I'm driving.
All right.
You guys go out to a junky car. Wait, you're gonna let him drive? He drives at really slow speeds all the time.
It's just across town, it's not gonna take that long.
Ugh.
Could take months.
3 hours later.
Mm-hmm. It looks like a wrecked up car.
It's still number 14, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. Yeah, okay.
You guys crawl in through the windows because the doors don't work. Right, give me a drive roll there, Freddie, because you know that you're going to just plow into the side of a oil truck as it goes past.
Alright, drive car. Yeah, there we go.
He's going at about 20 miles an hour everywhere. It's horrible, Mince.
Are we there yet? Are we there yet?
Every car behind you honks the whole time, so it draws plenty of attention to you guys.
I turn up the radio and close the window. Wait, no, there are no windows. I just turn up the radio.
I don't think there's a radio, so you end up singing.
Hey, Matt's here.
I sing then. Hold on, let me roll my singing roll.
Mm-hmm. You notice as you're experimenting with the radio that there's a trunk monkey button.
Trunk monkey?
Yeah.
What's that?
It
It's
has
scary
a
because they
picture.
think we're monkeys. Why
A what?
Yeah, it has a picture of a monkey and it says trunk monkey.
There's something,
Okay.
a monkey pop out or something.
Yeah, I'm not touching that.
He seems scared to hit the button, Vince.
It's probably some racist joke.
It probably just opens the trunk. So I'm not going to open it.
You hear some banging from the trunk. Both Vince and Freddie go down to 4 cards each. Matt draw 4 cards. You hear some banging from the trunk.
I pull over like on the side of the road somewhere.
All right.
I go over and I open the trunk. Well, I press the button to open the trunk.
The trunk pops open and a kind of shorter, very muscular, red-headed guy dressed as a monkey with a sign that says, or it says on this fur trunk monkey, pops out of the trunk.
Oh, there you are, Alex.
What's up?
I think we have a mission to do. Come on, I'll fill you in on the way there. Oh, by the way, this is Vince. Vince, this
Hello,
is
Matt.
Alex.
Sweet.
Alex.
Let's do this thing. I've got a I can do it card. We can do anything.
Oh,
I got a
And I-
reroll. It's part reroll.
and I have a full retrieve.
ooh,
Mhm.
I have to say, I really like the background on Vince's webcam.
yeah,
Mhm.
that's pretty neat.
Yeah. I need something like that. I
Oh,
need
there's
a light halo at the moment.
Mhm. You guys are driving down the street in a car marked with spray painted number 14 on each of the sides, top. It doesn't have a windshield. It has like netting. It looks as though the car has been through several different demolition derbies and lost. And the doors themselves don't open. You had to crawl in through the window.
Is it downstairs door shut?
Now,
I'm blending. I won't be long.
Get blending. Okay. Can you still hear us when I tell you what we're doing? I'll take that as a no. Oh, okay, cool. Alright, so, we were given a job by Detective Young. We were hired by Charlie and Betty Parker. Their son Jack has been missing for 10 days. Our job, find him, bring him back. Dead or alive. Well, don't kill him, obviously, if he's alive. If he's dead, bring back the corpse and all that. So that's what we're going to now.
Nice. All right. So, where are we now?
Max,
We're in the car. Oh, crap. Still freezing up, Logan.
I know.
Alright, yep, carry on.
Right. You guys stuff Kinley in the back seat and continue on down the road until you get to the house. The house itself looks like a very normal suburban hell type house.
Whoa. We're going straight for the house? Not doing any research or anything? We're just going straight for
We
the
have
clitoris?
no other leads. Literally no other leads.
I thought we were going to our house that we were going to stay at.
No,
Well,
why
you're
would
driving.
Oh yeah,
Or, no,
Freddie's
Freddie's
driving.
driving. Sorry.
Why would you go to our
Excellent.
house?
Oh, Freddie was thought you were going here, so by God, you're here because he
Yeah.
was driving.
Don't go
Straight
here.
to the clitoris, just like I like it. Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
You notice most of the metal of the car is all crinkled, like it's been bashed up by other cars, and then somebody pounded it out with a rubber ball peen hammer or something.
Mm-hmm.
You're pretty sure that, you could just peel it back like a fucking sardine tin.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I'll go park somewhere normal and then go.
All right, you pull up in front of the house, toss it in park.
Before we go in, before we get out of the car, let's put protection on, boys. You know what I'm talking about.
Do-
Die phone. I start
Yeah.
casting.
Let me quickly mute my phone so it doesn't just go off right
This
away.
is the people who hired us. Their house.
They're both singing
Yeah.
and waving their arms around in the car. It looks
In the
as
car.
though
We're in the car. We're having
Yeah.
a little get together before we go in.
Alright, come on.
We're in the very magic zone, right?
No, it's,
you're in Flea Stack area.
Times
5.
5, yeah.
Unless it's elemental, then it's times 3.
I'll keep forgetting to change back to the bloody thingy. Yeah. And yep.
At least
Alright, well,
nobody has a condom.
Yep.
since you want to
Right.
get
So
ready, hold on. Let me get ready to.
everyone is phase. Let me just explain that for Vince if he's not sure. Basically, between sun up and sundown, so before sundown tonight, for any one attack you can say phase, and you have to say before the damage, but it negates all the damage.
Gotcha.
If you think you're going to get some really nasty attack, or you're like in an explosion, or you fall off a cliff and you go splat before hearing the damage, go phase.
Gotcha.
Yeah, all of them are correct except for the falling off a cliff.
Yeah,
You'll actually get more damage then because
probably-
you'll fade into the rock and then die.
You probably want to put that onto the description then, because the description is kind of like one attack, you don't take any damage. I believe.
I've never considered falling damage to be an attack by the ground. It's a different way of looking at it.
Alex,
The ground
can you?
is been out.
It's you flinging yourself to the ground.
It's
Alex.
a nasty attack. It really is.
Juice
And
me up,
it
please.
kills a lot of people.
Alright.
All right. And so
Okay.
Freddie sings around and punches the top of the car a couple of times, and
Yeah.
you guys seem ready now. And at this point, Finley's head explodes.
Never again. I was going to say that skill's going up very quickly because of Freddy, but
You're
not
welcome.
today. Not today.
Right. let's see. Do you have any gear on you, Kinley?
What do you mean gear? I have
Gear.
lots of gear.
Right. He takes all of his gear and throws it in the front seat and looks angry.
Well, that's not good. There's a couple of evil talismans sitting there right now.
Okay. Yes.
Oh.
Next to you, you guys do notice this. It's just sitting on the seat next to you. What a good segue to bring that in, Matt. Thank you. Take the card. And you guys all give me a listen roll as you see this here next to you on the front seat.
Oh, no. No. Don't touch it. No.
Oh.
You don't hear anything, although in your mind you still hear Freddy's off-key caterwauling that he thought was singing.
Why
I
are
have
you
I have a beautiful singing voice, thank you.
Did Matt make his listen roll?
Do I have to? I thought it was already in my head.
Sure. It gives you a check and listen. I look at it.
Yeah, I made my listen.
Right. Both Freddy and Matt hear a distant. Sounds like some sort of tortured dog thing howling in the distance.
I'll look out the window. Huh?
And let's see. Kinley, give me a Sixth Sense Danger Sense thing. Yeah. They're coming for you unless you do that thing that you like to do.
Mm-hmm.
So, right. He reclaims his property, is my guess, from the front seat.
Yeah.
Kinley.
Yeah.
Don't know.
What?
Don't even think about. I know what you're thinking about.
What are you guys thinking about?
What?
No, don't. If we find the child and he's alive, he stays alive.
Evil people. Evil people is my rule.
Alright, well, let's hope we find some then.
If it's an evil kid, that's not my problem. It's still evil.
Well, who judges whether they're evil or not?
Come on, I'm the anti-paladin. There can only be one evil person in this vicinity.
I look at Vince like,
Yeah.
Damn. I feel sorry for Vince.
You guys all
Alright.
crawl through the windows.
yeah.
Unless Kinley wants to open the door. That's up to him. But otherwise, everybody else.
Don't open the door. Don't open the door.
Open the door. Oh, go on.
Don't
Freddy's
open the door.
Trust me,
Then
it'll
come
go
in
on
and close
Freddy's
it in.
The higher number Freddy gets, the more points you get.
No.
Right. At that point, you guys all climb out of the car. Kinley's standing there looking at you, and a big black crow settles on his shoulder. Ah! It says.
Alright.
All right.
Freddy's like, all right. That's normal.
No, nothing.
It is. I've seen weirder things.
Yes. Apparently, he has.
This is Freddy. This is Freddy number 2. Say hello.
Ah!
Wait, what?
The crow flaps away after examining you guys.
It's Freddy's replacement.
That's Freddy number 2, just in case something happens to you. I really don't want it to happen, but if it does, I've got a backup. He's not as competent as you, and he can't see into electrical demon box rooms, but he's pretty good.
I'm gonna go knock on the door now.
Okay.
Okay. You go up and knock on the door. The Sleestack mom and dad answer it. Oh, please come in. Are you from the agency?
I show my badge, yes.
Oh,
These are my
thank you.
colleagues.
They close the door behind you.
So,
Did you guys want to go in too? They didn't notice you.
we'll just
Yeah,
stand out on the porch.
Yeah. I'll leave you with your crow friend. I wouldn't know if he got away.
Yeah, he's gone. I think. He doesn't stick around for long.
You guys knock on the door. They open it for you, and you guys all get inside. As you guys are going in and talking to them, and they're basically sitting around expressing concern and worry about the disappearance of their only son, Jack, who's been missing for 10 days. 10 days. 10 days. You notice family portraits are prominently displayed. Charlie and Betty have healthy body weights. Jack is a little fucking fatty. All the pictures, in all the pictures of Jack, he is a fat kid eating stuff. One picture has him and the family dog. He is giving it a significant, possibly a hungry look, and the dog looks uncomfortable. There's no sign of a dog around here, though. They ask if you'd like anything to drink.
Tea, please.
Whiskey,
right.
please.
Pardon me?
Whiskey?
It's a monkey thing, don't worry.
They look at the lady's dress. What is a trunk monkey? Are you with the agency?
Yes, we're specialized.
They get you a whiskey and you a tea, and Vince, they just bring you an empty glass and hand it to you.
It's for the best.
My favorite glass.
Right. They sit on the couch and try not to look at the trunk monkey and look at the other two, and wait for whatever you're going to say.
Well, I get out a professional looking kind of sketch pad with a pencil, and I start writing down. So what can you tell us about the day of the disappearance?
Well, Jack had gone to school, and according to the police who questioned everybody and whatnot, he was on his way home from school when he disappeared.
And
the woman cares. The guy comforts her.
Has he gone missing before? Or any other time? Or
never.
What's the name of the school? Just out of curiosity.
Badger Junior High.
Go Badgers. Tough
and
crowd.
How old is your son?
He is 14-ish. They know exactly. Logan doesn't fucking know. He's
I was going to say that.
They just Vince, so.
Don't know that.
Except he's a lot fatter than Vince.
Brilliant. There's like 14 to 25. Something around.
14 to 25 girls.
He's shorter than I am, so that makes him younger, right?
Okay. Do you have a copy of the police report?
They do. The police report, take a card for asking for it, doesn't tell you anything interesting, really.
Do you have a very up-to-date picture of your son that we could take?
Yes, they give you a picture of him. And also they say, the police searched his room and didn't find anything. They talked to everybody at school and didn't get anywhere. We're completely at our wits' end. When we learned that the police were giving up their investigation, we reached out to your organization. The lady tried not looking at the trunk monkey thing.
What's his normal route on his way home?
They have it on the police report. They've apparently already checked out the route and stuff, but take a card for that. That's good thinking, Vince.
Who does he normally hang out with? Friends?
His only real friends were the other kids in the teen overeater support group.
Do you have an address for that support group? When do they meet?
They meet at the public library to discuss their problems and try to help each other out lose weight. It's run by a couple of librarians, I think.
And how long has your son had this overeating problem?
They show you a baby picture in which he's crying in every picture that he's not eating or drinking something.
I look at Alex like, I look at the kid, I look at Alex. Nah.
What?
Anyway.
Is there anything else I can help you with? The police, it does look like, did a pretty comprehensive search on all the usual suspects and shit. They rounded up all the local pedos in the area and beat them with pensions and still didn't find out anything. Of course, Slee Stack have less pedos than humans because even the kids have the horn on top of their head, and getting that stab forcefully into your balls while you're trying to get oral, not good.
Did your
That's a
son,
legal profession.
did your
What's
son
that?
have any...
What was that? Something about profession?
Not the best illegal profession, but
Freddie, what were you saying?
Did your son have any places he liked to frequent besides the Overeaters group?
No, he was pretty much a loner. He would mostly just stay in his room when, unless it was mealtime, I mean.
Right. And do you have any other hobbies? No friends or hobbies?
Not really.
So you used to just hang out at home when he wasn't at school?
Yes.
Okay, well, if you think of anything else, make sure you call us.
Of course. The police wanted to see his room. Do you want to see his room too?
Yes.
She takes you upstairs to the room and hangs out with tears in her eyes watching as you guys search the room. The room has a twin bed, small desk, bookcase, dresser, and a closet. There's a lot of large, dirty boot prints all over the carpet. On the walls are various posters that any teenage boy may have in their room, including these. And this one.
What were? I don't...
Oh, sorry. Yep.
Of course. Okay.
I want to compare the muddy boot print to my foot.
Excellent. Give me a tracking roll to see what you think about it. Also, give me forensics and evidence analysis rolls. There's some spilled powder on the desk.
Evidence.
Forensics.
Where's forensic?
Should be under F.
Yeah, there we go.
Cool. Okay, so did anybody make their tracking roll? Stop hiding from the camera vents. It won't do you any good.
Right.
Sit up straight.
We all
Yes.
get it, do we?
Is it a wet powder or?
No, it seems to be some sort of blackish powder. It's also really, really sticky. Anybody know what kind of? Very, very fine. Did anybody make their tracking roll?
No.
Nope.
Cool. Anybody make their forensics roll?
Nope.
Cool. Right. Well, there you go. Yeah. Unfortunately, you needed somebody to make the forensics roll to tell you more information to make. Anyway, obvious things to search include the bookcase, desk, under the bed, and the closet. Other than that, there's nothing really good in here other than those 4 obvious places. I mean, it's not a huge room. And you guys are like, well.
All right, well, let's have a look under the bed then.
Under the bed, there's a large bottle of lotion and a box of Kleenex, as well as several magazines.
No.
Here are the magazines.
I don't want to look at them.
They're all there.
Sleeve stack porn. I'd take the magazines.
There's pictures of all the covers and stuff on the Roll20.
Show me your jug. I can't even read these with a straight face.
Not quite what you expected, Freddie.
Let's look in the closet. I'm just expecting like a giant cardboard cutout of like a cheeseburger or something.
There's like empty boxes of donuts, empty cake box.
Everybody, inside the closet, the only thing of interest is an empty hamper. Everybody give me a smell roll.
I don't want to smell it.
Everything's fine. So, next.
What? You said an empty hamper?
Yeah, unless you made your smell roll, there's apparently nothing special about it. By the way, Vince, the voice tone of, oh, all right, we'll look in the closet. That's what happens when you play my game too much and you realize at this point you're just in a house of horrors and you're just going around seeing whatever horrible shit Logan came up with for you to see.
Oh, whatever you look at the last thing.
I want to check behind the posters.
Take a card for that. Good thinking. Nothing there this time, but you get a card. Next.
So that was under the bed, the closet, and what was the last one?
There was 4 different things that you've already managed to forget because you don't take notes. There's bookcase, desk, under the bed, and the closet.
I don't like books. Someone else go look at that.
There's a desk and a bookcase.
I'll look in the bookcase.
Right. In the bookcase, there's several spiral notebooks with strange writing in there and a picture. Here is the picture. Ta-da! It's not food related this time.
Ooh.
And now when you're looking through the notebooks and stuff, give me a Cthulhu Mythos roll there, Vince. Does anybody else want to look at the stuff or just wait to see if Vince person? Oh, Vince. The writing is Akalo, A-K-L-O. Since you made that, Vince and Vince only give me, because nobody else is stepping forward to look at the book. They're just staying back and watching you carefully to see if you freak out or burst into flame. Vince, give me an occult roll.
Occult.
Not really your field. Give me an Akalo language roll, Vince.
Would that be under learn?
Yep. Learn times 1. Unless you've got that language. Yeah, you don't really. Other languages and shit are hard. So, that's what you got there.
All right.
The other 2 stand back and are watching you carefully for some reason. Kind of like you may need a trunk monkey soon or something. This monkey costume is actually very comfortable. It's almost like it's form fitted to you and stuff.
That's how it should be.
Mm-hmm.
I nudge Kinley gently towards the desk. Just really like gently, like.
He's either feeling you up or trying to get you to go for the desk.
I give him a wink. Nah.
I'll leave you two alone.
All right.
Find anything interesting there, then?
Only that it's written in Akalo. It looks like a skeleton hand holding a spiral from what you guys can see.
Well, let me have a look at that.
Right. When he says Akalo, both of you guys give me Cthulhu Mythos rolls.
Spooky, scary skeletons.
Also, it seems to be maybe a skeleton with a fidget spinner. Who can say? Freddie doesn't know. Does Kinley know?
Let me roll. Wrong bloody page. No.
Cool. Do you wish to? You're looking at the notebook, you said, Freddie?
No, I'm looking at the picture.
The picture in the notebook, Freddie?
Whatever the picture is, yeah.
All right. You can see the picture there. Fail me a spot hidden not to notice what's written on the other page opposite.
I'm not going to fail it, but I noticed.
Pity. Give me a Akalo language roll, please. If you fail it, everything's fine.
Yeah, fail.
Everything's fine.
Hey, do either of you know what this says? Show them the right thing.
Well, it's obvious Vincent doesn't know, so that leaves Kinley. Kinley, thrusts a notebook in your face. Give me an Akalo roll.
No.
Go.
Not a chance.
Yeah. So it looks like the notebook is full of mysteries.
Question: is this like a drawn picture or is it like a copied picture?
It seems to be drawn. As you
I'm
can
going to pull out
see, the handout thing.
I'm going to pull out my magical seeing glasses. Look.
Okay. Mark off a charge. Roll a willpower times 5 to make these bastards work. Yeah, of course they work. Yeah, doesn't appear to be any magic in this book. Not like that old top hat you found last
And
winter.
in the room in general?
No, you don't really see any. You see a lot of weird shit going into Kinley and stuff. Dark energies course through his veins, making him happier. Stuff like that.
It happens.
What was in the desk?
You go over and check out the desk. There's a calendar with the initials T period, O period written on every other Saturday since the beginning of the year. And the next T period, O period date is today. It's circled on the calendar, and no other T period, O period dates are written on the calendar after today. The last week of October and the first week of November are also noted or the last week and next week are also noted as, quote, art show, whatever dark shit that means.
It's going to be like a cooking place or something.
Is there anything else, any other entries in the calendar, or this is the only thing in there?
That is pretty much it. Other than that, this guy's calendar was wide open.
So he didn't have like his fat fighters in there. I'm just trying to work out if they're separate too.
Yeah, not really sure. It didn't seem to have anything other than the T period, O period.
Is there like a hidden drawer in the desk, like where they have like that wood thing, and then they have like a notebook under it?
Take a card, good thinking, but other than the stuff listed off, there is nothing else of interest or value in this room at all.
I was going to say, good thinking, but I don't think this kid is that clever.
You never know. But I am.
So,
The mother bursts into more tears and says, "Excuse me, man." She goes,
so TO was every week on the calendar?
Every Saturday.
Every Saturday, yeah.
I think it's every other Saturday, yeah. Yep, every other Saturday. So that could be his fatty friend camp thing.
Hold on, maybe the parents know. Excuse me. I go over to the father.
Hey, he's busy comforting his wife after not only finding out was their son missing, but he is not very bright either.
Do you know what T.O. might be?
That was his support group at the library.
Mm.
They call it teen overeaters.
All right. Well, I guess we know where we're going now. Put on the fat suits, people.
The husband looks shocked at you like, how can the trunk monkey say such things?
Undercover work, you must understand. It's necessary.
And what about this art show? Did you mention anything about that to you?
Oh, yes, it's something at the library, says the wife vaguely.
Logan, instant disguise. I'm a fat, sleestack kid.
He rips off his trunk monkey outfit under it. He's in his stomach balloons out. He is the tallest sleestack kid ever, but other than that, he looks like a fat sleestack kid.
Does anyone have any garbage cards they don't want?
I mean, really shocked. Like, how in the fuck did he do
I
that?
told you, sir. It's undercover work is important.
They look at the other two, wondering if they'll turn into fat sleestack children.
No, they're not good enough.
I do have a fully food.
That would impress the shit out of the parents.
Do either of you have any crap cards you don't want?
I need to reduce my hand by a bit.
I have really good cards, like stupidly good cards.
I have pretty decent cards. I got reroll, support reroll, +5 to any skill, +15 to any skill.
The 5 can go. That's not really important.
Oh,
15's nice. 5's
Yeah.
my bad. That was actually just another +5.
Can
Yeah,
you put us back on the other page?
I'll roll my quick change artist to try and support my card. Ah, damn you! I want to check.
He goes, "Damn you!" and he hears something smash behind him because his butt sticks out really far. He's like, and shoves his belly and knocks something else over. He's like, getting used to my fat suit.
Take this if you want it. If not, get rid of it. Just drop whatever you don't want.
Is there anything else that you need?
Yeah, I don't really need that.
Can you give us directions to the library?
They do so.
What time does it usually start at?
After the library closes.
Okay. And when is that? 6, 8?
6 p.m.
Okay.
It's like 10 a.m. now, so you've got plenty of time till 6 p.m.
If you guys don't mind, let's just. I kind of want to go to like a general goods store.
We don't mind, say the parents.
Thank you, ma'am. So,
The guy
well,
holds open the door and he's helping Kinley to get out of it because it's not easy in his new fat suit because He definitely is rotund.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
How are you gonna?
Don't ask, Freddy. Just don't ask. Just
I'm like-
not worth thinking
I'm
about.
like at the car now. I'm like measuring his body size. Look at the window.
You know that it'll be up to you to fucking help stuff his fat bastard ass into the car at this point.
Yeah, it's gonna be a pain to get him out.
Especially since the doors don't open. If
Let's
the
get-
doors open, it'd be easier.
Just put me in the
Just
trunk where you
grease them
found me. Put me in the trunk where you found me.
All right, sure. All right, I open the trunk.
No
Okay.
problem. He's now sitting in the trunk with the trunk open, blocking your rear view mirror, and he's just sitting there like, "Ah."
Henley.
What could possibly go wrong?
Everything.
Yell if you see anything coming my way.
All right. I'm not going to.
I'm not sure this is legal, but okay.
It's perfectly legal. What could possibly go wrong?
Don't worry, it's normal for us. For us
Certainly
monkeys.
is.
All right, where are we going? General Goods Store? All right, let's go.
Yeah.
All right, no problem. Freddy's driving you really slowly there. Freddy, give me a luck roll. I'm just curious on something here.
Ooh, luck. I'm good at luck.
Sadly.
There you go.
Yeah, you're really good at luck. I think
Yeah.
that may be your highest skill.
It
Is
is.
it your highest skill?
Damn, 102.
Oh, wait until Kinley goes crazy. Anyway, so you guys head off. You get to the general goods store. Kinley springs forth from the trunk, although you seem to, Freddie, be getting a lot of disapproving looks, mostly from Sleestack women. They're giving you the look.
He is a hungry boy. Don't judge him.
Daddy, I want more candy!
Yes, come
You
on,
have
son.
your
We're
children
gonna
in the trunk, they told you.
Candy! He said I'm too fat to sit in the front seat.
They look at
So why is the trunk talking?
Give me an acting role there, Kinley, to act like a overweight Sleestack kid who is being abused and hungry. It's the role you were meant to play. And people are like giving him candy and shit now, and like
No, I slapped the hand away. No,
Protective
this is his
Services.
punishment.
Don't
Don't
take
see
candy
them.
from strangers.
They say the candy's bad for me, but the whiskey's good. I need whiskey.
They all look really shocked, like you horrible monster.
I make sure that I'm away from these two.
You're edging away.
Not my
Put
problem.
my arm around Kinley and I'm like, come on, son. Let's go buy you some whiskey.
Yeah! I love you, Dad.
And give me listen rolls, everybody, as you guys are heading off. As you hear one Sleestack guy talking to his wife. This is
Yes.
why I'm against interracial marriages. And she's like, you're so racist. So you guys go in. It's a bit difficult to get Kinley in the door, but by God, you managed to get him in there eventually. I mean, he could just pull himself, but he seems to be making you do it for some fucking reason. So you get his fat ass in there, and you're going down the aisles. Ooh, give me a luck roll there, Kinley.
Luck roll?
Yeah, it's a half because they're not common. You might get lucky.
Don't forget your plus 10.
Oh yeah, here's the candy.
Yes. Candy. Yes.
They have a fucking mobility scooter here for some reason.
Nice.
So I'm looking at this.
Would
I
you
like that.
give me a drive mobility scooter roll? You're a plus 30 because it's dead easy to drive, although you may still crash into the back of Freddy's ankles every time.
I think I will be driving into the back of his ankles.
Well, I'm behind
Yes.
him.
Yes.
No problem. You try getting behind him, and he just fucking stops suddenly, and then you fucking fall into him and bounce off, and then fall into bed, pushes you
I
off.
just push him.
It's not working.
It's okay. Just steer. I'll push you.
This thing sucks.
Right. You guys are keeping a low profile, I guess, going around the
No, this is
store.
not a low profile. Just saying.
Eventually, you get him over. He's got like 5 bottles of whiskey that are like on his fat belly. So now it looks like Freddy is the worst parent in the world.
I'm just like gently stroking his head. It'll be alright, son. Don't worry.
Best parent ever.
Oh my god! And
Okay, this is gonna sound weird, but I want to go buy some cookie dough and some chocolate chips
that sounds weird.
in a baking pan.
Is Freddie in the baking pan? Got it. Is Freddie paying for all this stuff?
Oh
No,
no,
yeah.
I'll pay. I have the most money.
That's
All
not
right.
weird. That's not weird. That's brilliant. The guy's buying a load of fucking junk food, and we're going to Fat Fighters Club. It's the best way of getting information out of them.
Okay, that makes sense. Although he's got raw cookies in a pan, although you don't think
Mate,
that much slow
They
down.
will.
It's
They
okay.
will love that shit.
It's alright. I'll cook it.
I'm not sure why you got
I'm
the
gonna
pan.
get it.
Actually.
Raw cookie dough is like they'll love it.
Oh yeah, well that's why I said I'm not sure why he got the pan at all, but he got the raw cookie dough.
It's a weapon, obviously.
I don't know what you sadists do when you guys make cookies, but I usually put it on a pan flat and then put it in the oven.
And then you whack him over the head with it.
That's 2 times my camera's frozen up.
How do you guys make cookies?
Logan, do you have another window that's also not in incognito mode?
Yes.
That might be why.
Really?
Maybe.
Okay, let me close down.
Maybe put everything in incognito mode in the same thing.
Can do. Let's see.
Oh, right back. I need to go get something on.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna eat the cookie dough, aren't you? We all know he's gonna do that.
Love the cookie dough. Put your hand in the cookie jar.
I need to get rid of some stuff. Alex, Matt, do you want a next larger die size?
Yeah. No, because the only card that's worth me swapping for that is a plus T10 damage, which I think I'd rather have the D10
Yeah,
damage.
okay.
I was gonna say, just imagine if you're ever doing your skill ups and you get a strength skill up.
No, this is damage only, it's not
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Damn.
on the damage track, it says.
Oh. Oh no, on the damage track is different because that goes D4, D6, D8.
Yeah, but it's for damage only.
It's
That's
not
all
for
right.
Damage
bumping up.
only?
Yeah. I would.
Doesn't
Well,
say damage only.
Well, it says on the damage track.
Good point. I'll have to make one that doesn't.
mm-hmm. Yeah, that would be handy for skill ups.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure there is one though. I'm sure I've used one before to roll a D8 for. No, maybe not. No, I don't know.
Anyway,
Anyway,
so you paid for everything. Now what?
Depends how much everything is.
It can't be more than like $20, $30 top.
Let's see. The total comes to $75.
What?
Hey, Freddie.
No.
Glad you got
No.
that new Visa
Alex
card.
has got 6 bottles of fucking whiskey over there. I mean, without the whiskey, it'd be a lot less, but he's not giving it up.
I start mumbling something underneath my breath as I pull out $75.
All right. Yes.
But so you think of it as
Yeah, because whiskey will get reimbursed. No, it won't. Your total receipt that you can get reimbursed for is $15. That's the cookie dough in the pan. The rest was all whiskey.
Whiskey, $60.
You got 6 bottles at $10 each. That's a great fucking savings there. It's usually double that. He's getting
I'm just like,
he had a membership card that gave him an alcohol discount.
What?
as we're going out, I'm like holding one of the bottles of whiskey, like a baby bottle, in Kenley's mouth.
No.
You've got him trained to Kinley. People are looking
Nice.
at him like he is the worst fucking parent on the planet.
Right.
Kinley, give me a alcohol tolerance. Vince, you see the whiskey is literally going away faster than you could drink a bottle of water.
All right. I quickly grab a bottle of whiskey because I paid for it.
Yeah, not sure how he'll react to that. Actually, give me a strength roll because he's got them in his arms, and you might not be able to.
Counter strength.
Let's see, you rolled a 13. Your strength is 70. Alex is 140, so that's 70 up. So it doesn't budge. It does. You could break the bottle if you wanted to, but
Let's go.
even with a 13 roll, it just doesn't budge.
Wait, how strong are you?
Risky.
You can literally pull the bottle in half, but you still won't get the pieces away from it.
It's one for you. Drink up, you'll get stronger.
All right.
Yeah.
Nothing like getting drunk.
Nice.
Actually, can you get drunk off of whiskey?
Yes.
All right. For some reason,
Normal people can.
yeah, I'm not sure about Kinley though.
No, couldn't.
He's sitting back in the trunk drinking whiskey like it's fucking water.
All right, where to now, fellas?
As you're standing there discussing it, people are coming up and staring at Freddie because it's obviously, his child that's stuck in the trunk drinking whiskey.
It's like a net that you can just see in the trunk.
Don't judge our strange monkey ways.
Give me a fast talk roll.
Come on, I'll get in the driver's seat. Let's go. Well.
No, I'm driving. Go away.
All right, fine. You drive.
Well, monkeys are different and horrible parents. Everybody knows monkeys are horrible parents. Freddie then does a dramatic exit at 2 miles an hour from the parking lot.
I'm going to attempt to shapeshift.
What? He's going to shapeshift into a whiskey bottle.
Are you using basic shape-shifting?
Yeah, because it's my basic skill I've just learned.
Okay, now keep basic shape-shifting. I know you don't read the boards as much as you want to, but it has changed a bit.
Okay.
Hold on a second. Let me give you the thing here real quick.
You want to put it in and I'll recopy it?
Yes.
TLDR.
Is it changed since last session? Because I only got it last session.
Yes.
No. Oh, wow.
Wait, no, it hasn't. What? It has?
Yes. And basically, you get to pick one minor change with your basic shape-shifting. So, like Freddie, for example, if he wanted gills or something like that. And then if you get crit, then you can either do the small shapeshift of the same skill a second time a day, or you can go pick a new minor thing to shapeshift, like if you want a claws or something like that. It's very minor shapeshifting at this level.
Yeah, so what does claws do? Does it give you a D4?
Uh-huh.
Like the bite? Oh.